Hi, this is Chris Froome, and today I'm going to be reviewing my Factor Ostro VAM. This is the first time for me in 11 years of racing that I'm going to be on a different bike brand. So there are a lot of big changes for me, biggest of which is getting onto disc brakes for the first time. The engineers over at Factor have done a fantastic job with this bike. I think they've got a perfect balance. They obviously wanted to design an extremely aero bike, but wanted to do that without all the bulk that normally comes with aero bikes. This bike, as you see it here, is weighing just under 7 kilos, and I think with a bit of tinkering, we could probably get it down to the legal race limit of 6.8 kilos, which is every bike rider's dream pretty much. Our bike is kitted out with the 30 black ink wheels, 4 III power meters, full Shimano Dura Ace group set, and Swiss stop rotors and discs. We've also got the ceramic speed, bottom bracket and rear derailleur. For me personally, I've been wanting to get onto the ceramic speed for quite some time now, especially when I'm running my isometric chain rings. I think having a longer rear derailleur cage will help stabilize the chain a little bit more, especially when it's got obviously that oval action. The chain is bouncing up and down all the time. This has been something I've been wanting to ride for a while now. I'm not currently on the isometric chain rings. During this sort of winter training period, we thought it would be the best idea to go back to round rings just while I'm also going through this rehab phase as well. I had a sneaky suspicion that the isometric chain rings were probably hiding my weakness a little bit. So going back onto round rings for the time being, but I'm sure once racing starts again at some point, I'll make the switch back onto isometrics again. Another big change for me this year is getting onto the Karoo 2 from Hammerhead, which has been a lot of fun. It's a very innovative head unit, fun to use, got a lot of cool features, and I especially enjoy the maps. It's just so much detail and it's easy to navigate. Definitely check it out if you're in the market for a head unit. Disc brakes. I'm not 100% sold on them yet myself. I've been using them for the last couple months. Performance-wise, they're great. I mean, always stop when I need to stop. Dry, wet, they work, they do the job, they do what they're meant to do. The downsides to disc brakes, the constant rubbing, the potential for mechanicals, the overheating, the discs becoming a bit warped when you're on a descent for longer than sort of 5-10 minutes of constant braking. Personally, I just don't think the technology is quite where it needs to be yet for road cycling. I think that the distance between the disc and the rotors is still just too narrow. So you're going to get that rubbing, you're going to get one piston that fires more than another, you're going to get these little issues. I don't think the pistons quite retract quite the way they're meant to be all the time. Quite often it will work on the stand, when the mechanic sorts it out. But then once you get onto the road, it's a different story. I accept that's the direction the industry wants to go. We as bike riders are going to have to adapt, learn to use them. And I think if you're not on disc brakes already, it's only a matter of time until you're made obsolete in a way and forced onto them. Out on the road, the Ostro handles incredibly well. I love the straight lines. I love the power transfer on it. Feels great. Get up out the saddle. Feels like the power goes directly through the bike and propels you forwards, which is what a bike's meant to do. One downside, handlebars are a little bit flexible, but I hear from the guys over at Factor that they're working on those. Looking forward to racing this for the first time. Hopefully that's going to be over in UAE, in Dubai, in a couple of weeks' time, and I can really put it through the paces over there. Thanks a lot for watching. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. And if you want to be notified of any future videos, hit that little bell button in the corner and that will notify you of any future content I put out there.